In the feverish, canvas-soaked haze that often constitutes my reality, a graphic novel of profound, almost hallucinogenic power clawed its way into my trembling hands. Minky Woodcock, The Girl Called Cthulhu. This, my friends, is not some dainty tea and crumpets mystery. No, this is a full-throttle dive into the abyss, a glorious, sprawling, and utterly unhinged amalgamation of occult rituals, historical conspiracies, and eldritch horrors so profound they'd make a seasoned narcotics agent question his very existence. Our descent into this glorious madness begins in 1926, with the surprisingly composed and perhaps tragically unburdened private investigator Minky Woodcock. She finds herself inextricably linked with the great illusionist himself, Harry Houdini, a man waging a desperate theatrical war against what he so eloquently labels the cancer of superstition. Little does Minky know she's about to be thrust headfirst into the very heart of the blackest magic, the kind that whispers unspeakable truths from beyond the veil. And then, like a particularly nasty dose of mescaline, H.P. Lovecraft slithers into the narrative, peddling his grotesque nightmares of Cthulhu, a creature so profoundly, cosmically terrifying that merely contemplating its existence could unravel the fragile threads of sanity. Minky, bless her uninitiated soul, is immediately afflicted with terrible aquatic nightmares, a delightful side effect, I assure you, of dabbling with forces that predate humanity itself. This isn't merely a story, it's a relentless one-way ticket to Ryllian depths, where the very fabric of reality twists and writhes like a dying snake, and the lines between truth and cosmic horror blur faster than a government cover-up. But the true heart of this unholy, pulsating beast of a tale beats with the grand entrance of the self-proclaimed wickedest man in the world, Aleister Crowley. Crowley, the Grand Magus, the Beast 666, spewing his infamous dogma of, "Do what thou wilt shall be the whole of the law," with all the charming grace of a rabid hyena in a porcelain shop. He's a depraved guru, a charismatic demon, extending an invitation to Minky and a visibly uncomfortable H.P. Lovecraft to his private island retreat, Isipus Island, a name that surely echoes with the screams of ancient rituals and the sticky residue of forbidden substances. Crowley, with his Sicilian Temple of Love, a phrase that conjures images of unholy rites and unspeakable acts, and his notorious drug orgies, is the kind of character ripped straight from the darkest corners of a paranoid fever dream. His reputation, described as being in tatters, isn't a mark of shame in this deranged universe, but rather a gleaming badge of honor, a testament to his sheer, unadulterated, and utterly magnificent degeneracy. As Minky, with a resilience that borders on the truly alarming, delves deeper into this tangled web, the historical tapestry of the narrative unravels into a chaotic, blood-soaked yarn of espionage and wartime paranoia. We are hurled headlong into the maelstrom of World War II, with cryptic allusions to Hitler and covert missions, and the chilling, almost ghoulish detail of a dead Captain Martin being meticulously dressed up with fake documents to fool the unsuspecting Spanish authorities, and, by extension, the entire Third Reich. It's a grotesque puppet show, a macabre dance of deception, where even a single misplaced eyelash can be a crucial clue in the grand, terrifying game of global domination. Even Ian Fleming, the progenitor of suave espionage, makes a cameo, and the book, with a delicious acidic sarcasm, asks when he's going to write his own spy novel, a barb that drips with the kind of cynical disdain for the establishment and its self-serving narratives that would make a true gonzo journalist weep with joy. This narrative is a masterclass in weaving actual historical figures and events into a wholly fictional yet disturbingly plausible web of conspiracies that make you question every history book you've ever read. The undercurrent of a world teetering on the brink, fueled by both human malevolence and cosmic indifference, is palpable, creating an atmosphere of pervasive dread and paranoia. The artwork itself is not merely illustration, it's a visual manifestation of a hallucinatory fever dream, a lurid, unsettling kaleidoscope of deep shadows, bizarre caricatures, and unsettling visages that perfectly capture the manic, breakneck energy of the narrative. From the sprawling, unfathomable horrors of Cthulhu, with its cyclopean eyes and writhing tentacles, to the blood-spattered visages of the deranged occultists, every single panel is a visceral punch to the gut, a relentless visual assault that leaves you reeling, disoriented, and utterly captivated. This isn't just a comic book, it's a waking nightmare given form, a glorious, unhinged exploration of the dark, forgotten corners of history and the even darker, unspeakable recesses of the human soul. The style is raw, gritty, and unapologetically grotesque, mirroring the chaotic, unfiltered lens through which Hunter S. Thompson viewed the world. It pulls no punches, spares no detail in its depiction of the grotesque and the bizarre, creating a truly immersive and disturbing experience. In the final dizzying analysis, Minky Woodcock, The Girl Called Cthulhu, is a wild, untamed beast of a book, a true anomaly in the sterile landscape of modern graphic novels. It's a chaotic, profoundly cynical romp through the intertwined worlds of the occult and espionage, drenched in bizarre imagery, propelled by a relentless sense of manic energy, and permeated by an overarching feeling of impending cosmic doom. It is, unequivocally, not for the faint of heart, nor for those who prefer their reality to remain unblemished by the unsettling whispers of ancient gods and the uncomfortable truths of historical conspiracy. But for those of us, the glorious few, who revel in the beautiful, terrifying chaos of the human condition, who find fragments of truth in the most unsettling and unconventional of places, this book is not just good. It is a goddamn masterpiece, a testament to the power of unbridled imagination and a middle finger to conventional storytelling. So, I implore you, if you dare, grab a bottle of your preferred poison, lock the doors, draw the blinds against the encroaching darkness, and prepare yourself for a journey that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about reality. Just don't come crying to me when the aquatic nightmares begin to haunt your waking hours.